will be brought to New York, to answer for their alleged crimes in a courthouse just blocks away from where the Twin Towers once stood.
U.S. Attorney General Eric Holder not saying exactly when the trial will happen, but he says he's confident it'll be secure, fair, and successful.
You're shitting me, right? You are shitting me. The Attorney General says that the alleged conspirators and masterminds of 9/11, the taking down of the Twin Towers, and, the other stuff, will be tried in New York City, given a fair trial. They've been in prison for 8 years now. They've confessed to the crimes. They have asked to be executed for them. There's no shadow of a doubt that they were the ones who planned this whole thing. They're going to be given a fair trial. How do you do a fair trial for them? With a jury of their peers? How are you going to find an impartial jury? There's not going to be no impartial jury. You're going to have to find people who don't know anything about whatever happened. You're going to have to find somebody who didn't even know that there was ever a World Trade Center to begin with. You're going to have to find people who say, what is New York City? What is America? Oh, I know. They're peers, Bedouins, out in the Sahara Desert, who are also, by the way, Muslims. No, they won't be partial. So you know what? It's going to be a mistrial. Khalid Sheikh Mohammed will be free. Watch, man. See, it's all because we tortured somebody. It will come out the methods of interrogation, and that the confessions by Khalid Sheikh Mohammed may not be true because they were coerced. He was forced to confess, or he was going to experience more loud rock music being played in the middle of the night and his lights being left on, having to undergo a couple of 3 waterboardings at that cruel facility, Guantanamo, and at which point he confessed to everything. The evidence is inadmissible. Salam alaikum. I bet you Khalid Sheikh Mohammed and all them other Al-Qaeda guys at Guantanamo wish it would stay open forever. They don't want to return to Craptanistan or wherever they're from. So back in the turd world, where they're brutal dictatorships, they think that the prison guards at Guantanamo Bay, the Marines that are running the place, are better, nicer, friendlier, less unfriendly to them than their own governments from the countries they come from. Believe me, these guys don't want to leave Gitmo. They don't want to go to some trial. If they understand American law, they're going to hope for a mistrial. And they know that there'll be, you can bet you there'll be plenty of freakazoid liberal advocate lawyers, ACLU, and like that, what's that, the bearded ponytail guy's name, Knutson or something, Harold Knutson, or, the one with the glasses, the really smart ass who wanted to defend all kinds of brutal, like, serial murderers and stuff. What is his damn name? Never mind. We're going for mistrial here, though. These civilian trials always expose all kinds of American intelligence gathering methods and all kinds of connections in the areas where spies are being employed, whether they are Americans or whether they are foreign nationals in a foreign country where some kind of CIA or other reconnaissance agency of the United States government is performing some kind of mission. And this is all going to be brought onto the light because the liberals hate the CIA. They always blame everything on the CIA. The CIA made AIDS. The CIA did that. The CIA grows cocaine and ships it into L.A. and converts it into crack to, get all the black people hooked and killed. Man, fuck you. Man, these people hate America and they're trying to bring it down. And Obama and his Attorney General, Eric Holder, are the haters-in-chief and the hater general. Okay? Not only that, man, but what about this jury? Would they be like the O.J. trial jury, sequestered for 9 months? What kind of threats would be made against them and their families? Is it possible that information might leak out, determining who they were? What kind of treatment would that be of the people? You are virtually imprisoning these people, a jury, plus alternates, for the purpose of maybe acquitting somebody who has already admitted their guilt, who everyone on earth knows is already guilty, and may possibly be acquitted because you're holding a trial. Really, they shouldn't even get a trial, just a sentencing. What's going to actually be on trial is the United States government and the United States Marine Corps and whatever branch of the service captured these people, and whatever intelligence agency obtained the intelligence about these people in order to capture them or intercept their operations or intercept their cohorts to thwart their plans. It'll be like a terrorist magnet, a radical magnet. You'll have all kinds of rallies and protests outside this courthouse. The radical Muslim attitude is snowballing and gaining ground and momentum in Europe, especially in Great Britain, is about to sail across the ocean and land here. Or the seeds of it that have been sown will be sprouting. America's chickens coming home to roost, so to speak. All the information, all the intelligence that will be leaked, it's just going to be a tragedy. And see, this is why you have to draw the conclusion that this president is the domestic enemy of the capacity referred to in the oaths that servicemen take to defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. He is at the top of the chain of command of the domestic enemy. Do you understand? Can you see it? Is it becoming clear? I understand that's a pretty controversial thing to say, but it is not deniable. You can't deny it. If you look at the actions of this administration, what is the obvious result? What's obvious will be the outcome? And who could possibly want that outcome, who was a patriot who loved America? Why does this man and his people need to know at the White House all the evidence against U.S. Army Major Hassan? Why do they need to know? If it was Bush or any other president before, they would just have delegated the authority to underlings to handle, because the president has a lot to handle. Barack Obama, he's on Air Force One flying around all the time. Who knows what he's doing up there? That's probably why he likes to fly so much. He gets to be way up in the air. See, he's above us, flying around doing who knows what on that airplane. Air Force One is the spy plane for the radical Islamic terrorists. Do you understand that? How do you like that? How does that grab you? Does that feel good to know? Our domestic enemy flying a spy plane, peering into the deepest, darkest secrets of this nation that can be used by the enemy to topple it. That's what we've got here, folks. That is what we've got. How do you like them apples?